Hello my loves, it's Kat. How are you? What are you doing? I hope you're good. So today we have another pick a card, and this time we are going to find out what do you need to do to find your balance? What is making you feel so off, so sluggish, so out of alignment, What's wrong? Like, why is this happening? What do you need to do to get over that feeling, to find your balance, to find your step? So here's what you have to do to find out. You're gonna choose a card or a crystal. We have card 1 with Celestine. Then we have card 2 with Amethyst. And then we have card 3 with Angel Aura Quartz. So when you have made your decision, go down to the description box to find a timestamp. I will give you a few seconds to decide, and when you're ready, I will see you at your reading. Ready? Let's go. Hello my beautiful pineapple ones, I chose Celestine. And number 17, Treasures. So here is what I see with this card. There is this, like those, well, in Finland we call them American cards because, well, those like really old, cool, classy, old school looking cars. Can you hear that sound? Yeah, that just drove by. So, oh no, we don't call them American cars, we call them American iron. I don't know why. Maybe it's a Finnish thing. So yeah, let's what the hell? What the hell was wrong with that card? I don't know, it kind of, like, now that I'm like, it reminded me of the car, the Impala from Supernatural. I don't know why I'm telling you this, but maybe it's significant to one of you. Anyway, yeah, so what I'm getting with this card is that you have just encountered a huge disappointment. A huge one. I'm also gonna start just to make sure that I'm getting everything correctly. I want to get a tarot card to just kind of like to clarify that, yeah, I'm going in the right direction. Yes, okay, Ten of Fire, that makes sense. We have Ten of Fire, overworked, stressed, imbalanced. Imbalanced! Ah, well. Well, there we go then. Maybe you really needed this reading. So, something happened, something that you were really, really looking forward to, and you were sure was a part of your destiny, basically, something that you were supposed to do with your life. It fell apart. It didn't come true. It just passed you by, like, just, it's almost like I'm being taken to, like, I see an image. Do you know, like, when you're in a restaurant and you've been waiting for your food for a long time, and then a waitress comes carrying all this food, and you're sure that it's for you, but then she just walks right past you, and you're like, oh, damn it. That is the feeling that I'm getting here. There was something that you were really looking forward to. It could be a job. Could actually also be a person, like maybe this was a relationship, like someone you had a crush on and it just didn't work out, or just an opportunity. It could be any opportunity. Something just didn't work out, and now you are feeling really depressed. Like, what am I supposed to do now? Like, that was all that I wanted, and now it's gone. It wasn't for me, I guess, but I was so sure that it was. And this is the thing. It wasn't meant for you. and I think that you realize that. I also like, okay, like maybe it wasn't meant for me, but like what the fuck, man? Like, what the hell? Like why not? That's because something else is just opening up for you. There is another opportunity that is even better than this one. I'm sorry about the seagulls. I had a comment saying like somebody really loved them, so I'm keeping the window open just for that one specific person who liked them. Anyway, so yeah, there is another opportunity coming for you, but the thing is that you can't see it yet. Like you don't know it's there yet because you haven't been brought to that door just yet, you know? Like it's around the corner. And if this other thing that you thought that was meant for you, if you had taken that, then you would have missed this other one, that the one that would have been even better for you. And eventually, when you've been through all this, you're gonna be like, oh my god, I dodged a bullet. Okay. This is another example from my life. I have also noticed, like, every time I faced a great disappointment, when I didn't get the job I wanted, the job that I was so sure that I was gonna get, the one that I would have been perfect for, when I encountered a person who I thought were my soulmate, and like other times when I didn't get accepted to a university to study microbiology, it was devastating to me. I was so heartbroken, and as it turns out, I fucking hate microbiology. I fucking hate it. And now I'm in a university studying chemistry, and that's my real passion. So, you know, like things always work out. And with that job, like I'm being taken to that job like when I was like, I don't know, I was 18, 19. There was this job I really wanted. I actually had to travel to another city. I had to drive 2 hours to another city to be interviewed there. And I was so sure I was gonna get it. I rocked the interview. I was phenomenal. I was perfect for this job. And you know, like they were taking like 10 people in, and I was so sure that I was getting one of the 10 people, because there weren't a lot of people interviewed at the same time, at least like when I was, but I don't know if there were like other dates. But anyway, as it turned out, I didn't get that job, and oh my god, I was devastated. I was so heartbroken. Like I kept like, what is wrong with me? Why didn't they pick me? Like, what was wrong with that? 2 months later, that company filed for bankruptcy. Boy, did I miss that bullet, huh? And also, I got another job. You know, in those other 2 months. Like, yeah, I got another job. Then I can't say that it was better for me. Because that job wasn't a healthy working environment and stuff. But I did work there for a while, and it did give me like information about things that I wouldn't otherwise have, that I have needed in the future. And that job also helped me get, you know, move on my own and, you know, rent an apartment and stuff. So it took me further than that job ever would have, because, you know, like it only lasted 2 months. So anyway, let's get some more cards then for you. But anyway, the point is there is something opening up for you, and you don't know what that is yet. I don't know either. Like, I have no idea what this could be, but it's going to be something that makes sense for you why this didn't work out. Like imagine like being so sure that some person was your soulmate, and then you meet an even greater person who ends up being your soulmate. You're like, I see why it never worked out with that other guy or that other girl. It's because if I had been with them right now, my soulmate, this person that I'm with now, probably would have never approached me because I was already taken, you know? Like, there is a plan here at play. Like, there are things being connected, but you just can't see it. And there is something opening up for you. There is a great opportunity coming up for you. It's kind of like this is an example that I'm getting. Like, imagine applying to universities, okay? Like, imagine applying to like a basic university that was near your home and stuff, and that's where you really wanted to go because you didn't really think that the other universities that you apply to would ever, you know, accept you. And then you get rejected. That university you wanted to go to, it rejects you. But you have an acceptance mail coming from Harvard or somewhere, you know. Like, I don't know, there's just a much greater opportunity coming for you. My cards are, my deck is fighting against me. So, pile number one, tell me more about this opportunity. Tell me more about what's going on here. I also see that you may be just struggling with money. That won't be a problem for much longer, but that before I look at these cards, I want to say something about this. You need to work. This is something you have to do first. You have to work to raise your vibration. That is very important to you right now. That is something you have to do. You absolutely have to raise your vibration. And it could be that it will be kickstarted by this opportunity that is coming for you, but I feel like you need to start working on it now. Like now, start now. And how can you do that though? Well, visualization, creating a vision board, meditating, how do I, well, yeah, I'm not gonna say that one. You can figure out that one on your own. You know what, I'm just gonna say it. Solo sex. Yeah, that raises your vibration very well. At least it does for me. So you might want to try that. Other things. Oh. Cleaning. You can't manifest things with a dirty ass house, okay? You can't manifest things into your life when your house is filled with dust balls. Or are they dust bunnies in English? We call them dust balls in Finnish. But I think they are dust bunnies because I remember... it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Let's not get caught up into it. You need to declutter. You need to clean your house. You need to organize things. Change the furniture around. If you're struggling with money, like this is something that I did in my life when I was desperate for money. My cat got very sick. I had to take him to a vet many times. And well, it ended up costing around 1,000 euros, and I didn't have that money. I had to borrow that money from my siblings, and I'm very thankful that I was able to do that, because I don't know what I would have done otherwise. Anyway, but then I was like, you know what, let's manifest that fucking money. And this is how I started it. I started cleaning. I changed the all my furniture around in my home. I started decluttering. I started going through all the closets and cleaning up and organizing everything, and especially the kitchen. And I also organized, I had this like money altar thing, but it had, I had that for like over a year now, and I was like, doesn't matter, like it's perfect. No, it fucking wasn't. It needed changing. It needed some freshness, so I changed it all, and it's now much better. And guess what? I think it took like a week, and I was offered a summer job, and the pay was higher than I have ever had in my life before, like a lot higher. And I was so incredibly grateful for that. So that is how I made that happen, and this is how you are being told to make that happen. Raise your vibration by raising the vibration of your environment first. Like, that is what I'm being taken to. Yeah, that is very important. Ooh, oh nice. Okay, the star is a fire. So I'm gonna show you these cards. Ace of Fire. It says opportunity, creativity, action. Fuck yeah. And then we have the star, inspiration, fulfillment, faith. Ace of Fire is about inspiration, like having that spark, an opportunity coming in, this excitement, this passion that comes in. And oh crap, oh, so the memory is running out of my camera, so I need to take care of that, so I will be right back. Sorry. All right, so yeah, where was I? Yeah, oh, I was explaining the Ace of Fire, and I love it because this kid, like she's so excited to be holding it, and I feel like she may have like found that staff, you know, like, or wand. Like, she found it and she's so excited to have it, and there's an angel behind her like, I placed it there for you to find it, and I'm glad you picked it up. And with the star, inspiration, fulfillment, faith. I mean, what else is there to say? The star is a card of that, with a card that says a dream coming true, like all your dreams are coming true. And I don't know, there is this thing, there's something, I'm sorry, I have some gas coming up. There we go. Okay, so the star, it's actually, I feel like it's something that you didn't even dare to dream. Like, it was something so great or so big that you never really dared to dream it. Like, yeah, well, yeah, you dreamed it, but it was more like, that would never happen to me. But, yeah, it fucking will, and it already kind of has, you know? Well, hasn't, because maybe not yet, but soon. Okay. But now that I said it, maybe it has for someone. Because why else would I have said it though? Like, maybe it did for someone already. Ooh, okay, that was fast. So we have 6 of Autumn. The good you do comes back to you. An unexpected inflow of money, borrowing wisely, or repaying a debt. Nice. Yeah, I feel like whatever this is, it's kind of like it's taking you closer to being financially independent. Absolutely. Oh, I'm also, I don't know if you are, but I just got like a message that either, yeah, keep doing those affirmations, or for some of you, start doing those affirmations. There are really good ones. At least I am finding a lot of them on Instagram. I have saved them. There are a lot of them. The most common one I think is the, hold on, I love money, money loves me. Money flows to me easily. When money comes to me, it lasts. I don't, wait, no, that's not how it went. But it was something similar. Maybe you remember it correctly. I don't remember it anymore. So yeah. But yeah, keep doing those affirmations. And if you haven't, that's something you should start doing to bring this forward. But I do think it's actually coming really fast. We can take a look at the timing though, in case you're interested. We can take a look at the timing. But where, I wonder, oh, okay, so this is your card. Enchantment. Ooh, interesting. Let me take a look at this card a little bit closer myself. Enchantment. I'm actually, I think I have the, oh, these are like really long ones. Wait, no, this is Italian. I wonder, maybe number 15. Maybe I'll just read it. Yeah, I'm just gonna read it because why the fuck not? True magic is effortless. Allow the beauty of the world to seduce you back to your authentic self. The true self surfaces as you shed the false layers assigned to you. Cultivate the inner light thriving inside you, and do not fear sharing your gifts with the world. The answer was in you all along. Why can't I read this? Okay, sorry. Make magic and tend to the sacred fire of the soul. Weave enchantment with every gesture. Allow the universe to support and encourage you, your every move. Shine like a beacon for those who have lost their way. Dream the world into existence the way the world has dreamt you. Nothing is an accident. Allow the magic of the cat to envelop you. You're the cat, and the cat is you. There is no difference. All things are interconnected. This is the secret of all magic. Because I got a message while I was reading that. Unfortunately, I kind of forgot what it said just now, but maybe it was significant to someone. But there is this thing about this cat, you know, like she is luminous. Like she is easy to see and very beautiful to watch. Enchanting. So that makes me think, is this thing that is coming your way, is it about you being seen? Or is it about you kind of reinventing yourself or becoming your true self? And now it's kind of like, it's almost like you have been afraid of being seen. Like maybe, let me give you an example. Let's say that you have been trying to do something on social media making videos or making art or whatever it may be, but you have been afraid of the trolls, the bullies, and you haven't been wanting to be seen. Like you want your thing to do well, but you're also really insecure, really afraid of being seen. And that is what is hindering the growth. But I feel like this is changing now. And you will become this, like, you won't be just any cat. You will be this glow-in-the-dark, luminous cat. Like this beautiful creature nobody has ever seen before. I feel like that is something. But the thing is that you were always that person. You were always that luminous cat. But I feel like maybe you were hiding yourself, kind of like, you know, like being a magical creature, glow-in-the-dark cat, like maybe like hiding so that, you know, if somebody finds me, then what are they gonna do with me? But I feel like there is this kind of like, you know what, like, I'm a glow-in-the-dark cat for a reason. So, you know, I maybe, you know, corny as it sounds, maybe can light other people's way, you know? I don't know, I kind of feel it here. I feel it here. But yeah, I think that this is what I had for you. I gave you a lot of tips. I hope you do them because they're really, really important. Declutter, affirmations, and keep your eye open for that one that you're gonna be finding one day. And also, you're really motherfucking beautiful, so, and you are a glow-in-the-dark cat for a reason. That's how you were made. That's what you were supposed to be. You were meant to be seen. So this is what I had for you. I really hope you enjoyed. I would really love to read for you again, and I hope I see you in my next one. Bye. Hello, my beautiful pile number one. So you chose the amethyst. And number 14, footprints. So I feel like you have been feeling very sluggish, very out of alignment, but I feel also like kind of like tired. It's almost like having a hangover day that lasts weeks. Kind of like just feeling off, just feeling so very off, not having the energy, being so tired all the time. But with the footprints, you're gonna have to take that step, and I feel like you're going to have to do that while feeling off. So basically you can't keep waiting for the day that you feel a little bit better. I mean, you will eventually, of course, but I don't feel like this is a physical, it could be actually, for some of you, this could be a physical thing. But for the majority of you, this is your mind playing tricks on you. And you need to take a step forward. You need to take some sort of action to get out of this rut. And you really need that. I'm also seeing there's this YouTuber that I'm subscribed to, Michelle B. I have actually talked about her a couple of times in my videos. I love her. I've been watching her videos for years, and she has a lot of those videos like how to get out of a rut, and I feel like for some of you that might be really helpful. So that is, you know, the name Michelle, but the I is replaced with a U, so it's Michelle and then the letter B. at the end. So yeah, that might be something that would be very helpful for you. It doesn't have to be just her, but I'm seeing like somebody in bed feeling shit and then watching YouTube and then like those watching like motivating videos and then kind of starting to feel something, like starting to like getting this motivation to do things. I really feel that. So that might be very helpful for you. Pile number 2. Tell me about this situation my beautiful pile number 2s are in. What will help them with their... How can they find balance, basically? Oh, well, okay. We have 2 of air, indecision, avoidance, confusion, right? So there is obviously... okay, I see what this is actually. So basically you have 2 choices. Funny. I'm gonna get back to that. Sorry, I just got a message about that card. So you have 2 choices basically. Actually, I'm just gonna say it now. Again, so you have 2 choices basically, and you know exactly which one is the right one. I mean, look at that card. Only one of those swords are glowing. Like, you know exactly which path you're supposed to take. You know exactly what you're supposed to be doing. So this is not about not being sure, but it's about not having the motivation, not having the energy to actually take inspired action. So that is your issue here. And yeah, and for some of you, I feel like this is actually about health. This is actually about starting a health journey, a fitness journey, a self-love journey. Yeah, I feel like this is something that is for the majority of you. This is about somehow like I don't want to say healing, but that is a part of it, but that's not the word I'm looking for. It's kind of like bettering yourself, like self-help, kind of like unbecoming someone you have become out of necessity. Does that make sense? For example, I feel like at least for one of you, like this could be about... Okay, so let's take this as an example. Like, let's say somebody has been feeling very depressed, very out of alignment, very not good, basically. And so they didn't have the tools to cope with that depression, to cope with those hard feelings. So they started eating, because food is fucking amazing. Like, it does actually make you feel good because it fuels you, but it also, it's sensual. It's almost sexual, because all of those tastes, they kind of like take you to different worlds, you know, like sometimes like eating a really good meal, like it's like a trip to another universe. And it's also kind of like, I don't know, there's something about food, like, you know, like it's kind of great actually. Anyway, but there's someone who they basically didn't know what else to do to feel good other than eat. And that is very common and completely understandable. And so they started to gain weight. Their health started to go down a little bit. And now they are in a place where they know that maybe they are having developing maybe back problems or other pains or something, and they know that, you know, like my problems would probably maybe even go away entirely, or at least get a lot better if I were to lose a little bit of weight. And you know, like, it's not like, that's hard, you know, that's hard. And especially if the food is the only comfort you have, the only thing that makes you feel good, it's hard to give that up, you know. So I feel like this person, they know exactly what they need to do. Like, they need to start living a healthier life. Like, that is the glowing sword here. And the other sword here is doing exactly what they have been doing all along. And that will probably eventually this fork in the path, like, it's gonna come up if they decide to take that road, the road of the not glowing sword. The regular sword, like doing what you have been doing this whole time. Oh no, I don't have a timer on. I don't know how long I've been talking. Oh no. Oh no. Oh well. There's nothing. There's no timer on the camera either. Damn, that sucks. Unfortunate, but there we are. Like, this person, if they were to take that path of the I'm just gonna stay the same. This glowing sword, it's gonna present itself along the way a few times. And eventually there will come a time where it's the only choice that they actually have. Like, it is the only choice they actually have to do. This could also be like smoking, for example. Like, smoking is not good for you. Like, we can all agree that it's so not good for you. And somebody deciding, like, they're getting these health problems and they know that, you know, I should definitely quit. But they choose not to because smoking is a comfort or a luxury for them, or something that makes them feel something. So they decide to stay the same. But I feel like you're actually gonna take that other sword, the glowing sword, the path that you know that you have to go through at some point eventually anyway. So I feel like you're actually going to be doing that. But I feel like, I think that you have actually tried. You have tried many times before. This doesn't even have to be like something like what I've been trying to explain. This could actually be like starting a dream, you know, starting writing that book that you've always wanted to write, or you know, anything could be anything. But I feel like that is the what I've been explaining, that is for the majority of you. So this time, but I feel like you have tried. You have tried before and failed, and tried again and failed, and tried a third time and failed, and so on and so on. But this time you're gonna do things differently, because I just what keeps repeating in my head is the definition of insanity, doing the same thing over and over again and hoping for the different results. Because there is this feeling like, I just heard it's not about trying harder, it's about trying gentler. Like, what I'm trying to explain what that means, at least for me. So when you get that, when you fail, when you have tried and failed, a lot of us have the advice to just try harder, try harder. It's not about trying harder, try gentler instead. Like if something, let's say somebody is trying to lose weight and they decide to cut off all carbs, all sugar, all everything, and they're gonna exercise 1 hour every single damn day. And eventually, like maybe even, maybe even after like a couple of days, they're like, I've relapsed, basically. And it's because they try too much at the same time. So the better way to do this is to try gentler. Change one thing a week, like as one small thing. Do these like swaps. Swap things for healthier things, or instead of finding the closest parking spot, you could try finding the, you know, park your car a little bit further away. And, you know, like really small things. Like try gentler. Be gentle with yourself. Like, come on. Like, I'm even, like, you know how, like in TV, like when you have those, like, I don't know how it is actually, like in army, like in, like, well, okay, let's say like American movies where you know, they are in the army and they have these like surgeons or whatever, and they're like yelling at you like really awful things. And you know, that actually doesn't really happen in Finnish army. Like they don't do that anymore here because it's ineffective. Like they have found that it's ineffective, and I know this well, basically because my brother was in the army, so yeah, I don't know how, if that is how it still is in the US Army, but in Finland we don't do that yelling thing anymore, like that, trying to motivate them by telling them how shit they are. Like it's ineffective, so they don't do that anymore here. Anyway, moving on. You need to try gentler. That is the thing. You need to be gentle with yourself. Do this not because you have to, but because you love yourself and you appreciate yourself and you want to take advantage of this opportunity that has presented itself. Pile number 3, Spirit Guides, help me out. Ooh, okay. We have the moon. We have the moon. So intuition, illusion, revelation. Yeah, you need, oh, okay. So you need to get in touch with your feminine self. Even if you identify if you identify yourself as a male, my point still stands. Everybody has feminine and masculine energy in them, and the feminine energy is about sensuality, feeling good, and love. It's about love, feeling good, feeling at peace, loving yourself, just feeling good inside and out. And the masculine energy is more about making sure everything is in order outside of your body, making sure you have money, making sure you have food to eat, making sure that you have shelter, making sure that, you know, you're comfortable, making sure that your family is doing okay. But yeah, the feminine energy is more about looking inside and making sure everything is fine on the inside. And that is something that you desperately need to do. And you can do that by, well, actually, Hold on, I'm just gonna change my way of sitting. For example, when you're doing things, when you're cooking, when you're doing your makeup, when you're taking a shower, when you're going to bed, think about what the version of me who loves themselves so motherfucking much, what would they do? What would they have added into this routine? Something small. For me, when I thought about that, like, I think this was like, not last night, but the other night, I was like, okay, so, you know, what would I do? The version of me who loved themselves so very much. And for me, that was foot lotion for some reason. So that's what I'm doing now. Like when I go to bed, I put lotion on my feet because that is what I would do as the version of myself who love themselves so much that, you know, I could never even understand. So that's what I do now. So you can do that with a lot of different things, a lot of different routines. Okay, well, we have 2 cards there, so I'm just gonna take these 2. We have the Dreamer and we have Balance. Compromise, okay. So balance, compromise, self-control, moderation. Yeah, I'm also getting, ooh, were you in that pile? I don't remember what pile that was, but it had the Sugar Crush Fairy on it. Yeah, you need moderation. It's kind of like, I don't know, but I'm being taken to this TikToker, or is she on? I don't have TikTok, but I watch TikToks on Instagram. So I don't know, like, well, doesn't matter. Anyway, I follow this girl who has lost like 160 pounds, and she does these videos about like, what did I eat when I weighed, like before my weight loss in these different fast food restaurants, and what do I eat now? And those are like really fun things, because basically like the thing that she would order like before the weight loss, it would be like over 1,000 calories sometimes, and then she has done these swaps, and now that she has lost the weight, this is what she eats now, and she has kind of like swapped them into healthier options, even though they're like fast food. Like you can still lose weight while eating fast food, you know, like it's all about moderation. So yeah, that is what you need. You need balance in your life. You need to balance this because you need to take that action, you know, you have to take that. You have the footprint card. You need to do this, whatever this is. It doesn't even have to be about weight loss or fitness or anything like that. It could be also about maybe like, if this could be like a work thing, like maybe you have this habit of like working non-stop or on something, and then you forget to rest and eat, and then you burn yourself out, and then you have to rest for weeks, and then you go back on it, and then you work yourself until you burn out again. Like, that's not healthy, you know, like that's not healthy, and you know that yourself too. So you need to do this slower. Do it slower. Don't mind the weight, because if you keep like doing this, like trying everything at once and then failing the next day and trying that over and over and over again, nothing is going to happen. You're gonna be the same way 5 years from now. But if you start changing things slowly, within 5 years you may have actually already you know, caught that dream, caught that star. And then we have the Dreamer, which is the Fool card. Oh, did I even show it to you? I don't know if I did. So we have the Dreamer. Beginning, believing, protected. Oh, yes. So this is, the Fool card is about taking a leap of faith, starting, doing something. And yeah, you're being protected. And I feel like actually this is something that is going to be something you teach about later. Like that girl that I just thought about, the TikToker, like she did this thing, she lost all the weight and she did the work, and now she teaches others to do the same. So I don't know, there is like whatever this thing is, it's going to help you out like later in life. Like that is something that you will be doing later. You will be teaching others how to do this. You are going to help them understand what went right, what went wrong, and how to avoid the mistakes that you have done. Oh fuck, that's a little too many. Oh fuck, these just keep on exploding on me. Calm the fuck down. Jesus. Okay, what message do you have? Oh Jesus. Like these cards just keep jumping out. I'm just taking these then. So we have 8 of Winter. You have what it takes if only you believe in yourself. Thinking that you're powerless when you're not. A lack of self-confidence that keep you from getting what you want. Oh my God. Then we have the High Priestess. Trusting your intuition, careful reflection before taking action, insights that come through meditation. Ah, we are reminded of the moon here. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Yeah, you're gonna need to do some meditation. This is about like kind of like connecting with your inner self, your inner goddess. Yeah. Okay, so one last card. This I think this reading may be a lot longer than the others because I didn't have the timer, so I'm very sorry, but that oh my God, the dreaming card. Yeah, that is something you absolutely have to do. Start meditating, start journaling, get in touch with yourself. Oh, find your limiting beliefs. What are these things that you believe that aren't necessarily true? Like for example, a limiting belief could be everybody who eats fast food is unhealthy. Untrue. Some of them could be, but healthy people also have fast food sometimes. And these are like the things that will help you kind of like get over things. Like changing the view, like, you know, like fast food isn't necessarily unhealthy either. Like you can have like fast food that isn't unhealthy, for example. So these are like the things that you need to work through. But yeah, I think that's what I had for you. I really hope you enjoyed. I would really love to read for you again, and I hope I see you in my next one. Bye. Hello, my beautiful pile number 3. I just remembered I don't have the timer on, but now I do. So you chose the, oops, this one was left from the second pile. So you chose the Angel Aura Quartz. And number 16, and I already forgot the name of it. Damn it. What was the name of it? 16, 16, 16. Healing with Intention. Ooh. Let me sit down a little bit better. So, let's get a... Jesus. Okay, well, I guess I'm taking this card. I'm also wondering if I should take this one as well, because it dropped out too. But yeah, I think I will. So we have 10 of Autumn. Take steps to ensure financial security of your children or loved ones, making wise investments or planning for retirement, honoring family traditions. And then we have 7 of Autumn. Have patience and don't worry. Take time to rest and plan your next steps. A prudent investment of time or money. This is an interesting one. I'm also going to get that tarot card that I wanted to get for you. Healing with intention. Pile number 3, spirit guides. Okay. Things are happening fast for you. 5 of Wands. Disappointment, regret, forgiveness. Crying over spilled milk, huh? That's no fun. Do you have some health concerns because of the healing card? Like, is this about, like, maybe... It's almost like you've been doing something that you knew was not good for you and you did it anyway. And now you're paying the consequences for that choice. This could have something to do with your health. This could be, for example, smoking. Could, for example, be maybe eating something specific in excess. Or overall, eating in excess. Or eating too little. There's something is going on and you feel like you ruined something. And for the majority of you, it feels like it has something to do with your health. This could also be like something silly, like, oh my god, I wish I had started using sunscreen when I was like 20 years old. Like, I wish I had done that, and now I'm paying the price for it because I'm getting that feeling. I'm getting that feeling that there was something you did and now you're paying the price for it. Pile number 3, spirit guides. Explain what is going on. I need some guidance here. That's a little too much. Pile number 3. What do they need to do to find balance in their lives? This could also be like with the healing with intention, because I feel like you are a powerful healer, but you may be doubting your gifts. And I feel like you need to find something, some passion in your life, something you love to do that you stopped doing for whatever reason. Maybe you just didn't have the time. But there is something that you're called to start doing again. Oh, so we have 2 of air again. Indecision, avoidance, and confusion. This came out for pile number 2 as well. So there is a choice you have to make. And I don't feel like it's a hard one. I mean, the choice is easy. The choice is clear. There is a clear winner. But it's actually like choosing to do the things that it requires that is the hard part. Pile number 3. What do they need to do to find balance? There's something you need to change. Something you need to choose. We have Ace of Earth. We have a lot of pentacles here. Abundance, opportunity, and resources. That's annoying. Abundance, opportunity, and resources. Ace of Earth. I actually, for some of you, I actually see somewhere in your future, you may be, I feel like you're going to have a very different life later because of this choice that you're making. For some of you, this is about relocating. You need to start over somewhere else. For some of you, this may be This may actually be about changing your job or deciding that this is not good for me anymore. I don't want to keep doing this. This is not healthy. And so you maybe go back to school to study another profession. I see that for some people. Specifically, I see like someone who is in healthcare profession, like a nurse or something, and the work is too much for them for whatever reason. Maybe they have like health concerns, and maybe they have like problems. I see like somebody having like problems with their back, and they just can't really do the job anymore without like it breaking them, you know? And so they need to change. They need to find a new career path, basically. Yeah, that's what it could be with the Two of Air. Finding a different career path. Yeah, that actually makes a lot of sense now. That makes a lot of sense now. Yeah, absolutely. And we have these we have these pentacle cards with something to do with money. Are you struggling with money right now? And that's why you can't really give up the job that you have, that you know that you can't do for long. We had the Seven of Autumn said, have patience and don't worry. Take time to rest and plan your next steps. A prudent investment of time and money. Okay, yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense. Then we have take steps to ensure the financial security of your children and loved ones, making wise investments or planning for retirement, honoring family traditions. Yeah, this could actually be something. I'm gonna get one of these cat card, one of these fantasy cat oracle cards. Okay then. Watching. Okay. So what I feel like for you, what you need to start doing is to start looking for something. Start looking. Because like she is not actually, she has her face covered in her hands, like she's not really seeing anything. She's absolutely desperate. And then this kid over here, like he has glasses, like, ooh, sorry, I needed to stand up to sit properly again. And I knocked the camera, and he has like glasses on, so he's kind of like seeing better than he did without glasses. Yeah, yeah. This could be about like start looking for another job or start looking for another location, start looking for something. But I also, what I see with that watching card is that you need to start listening to other people and listening to their stories. Because you feel with that Five of Water card, I kind of see that you don't see a way out of it. But there are a lot of people who have been in a similar situation as you, and they somehow found a way out, like out of it, found a way around it, found a way to go under it, over it. You know? They found a way out. And you need to start looking for those stories. Look for those people who have done what you want to do. And listen to their stories. How did it work out eventually for them? Because I feel like there is somebody out there for you who would be more than willing to help you out, or give you this or give you this like information that you need, or motivation. Okay. So we have Ten of Fire. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. This like, okay, so I'm gonna show you the Ten of Fire. Overworked, stressed, imbalanced. Yeah, you have too much to do. You're absolutely completely stressed, and you need to make another decision. You need to make a decision to get out of this. And yeah, you may be struggling with money, but there is a future for you. And I also see with the Ace of Earth that your children are going to be just fine. And I'm also getting like a message for someone specific that their kids will be the first ones to go to university in their family or in your family. Yeah. I want to get another card. Pile number 3. Oh, okay. And it dropped on the floor, of course. We have Ace of Fire. Yeah. There will be an opportunity coming for you, knocking at your door. Something, there will be someone, and I feel like it's going to be someone because, yeah, yes it is. I was thinking about this because I kept looking at the angel, and I was wondering there was something specific about this angel that was like, that's behind this woman here, but I couldn't see like what it was, like what's about this angel, like what's going on. Now it makes sense. She's there. So someone sees your struggles, they know what you're going through, and they're gonna help you get this opportunity that is coming for you. And that's why you need to start looking for these people, because one of them is going to help you out. They're going to help you get out of this situation. I'm also wondering if some of you may be in a toxic relationship or an abusive relationship and you need to get out, and that's why you need to look for people who are willing to help you, because it's really hard to get out of a situation like that on your own. And I feel like, because I feel like some of you may have children and you're worrying for your children. Not all of you have to have any, it's fine. But I do feel like this is the reality for some of you, and you're doing this for your kids. Let's get another card. Pile number 3, Spirit Guides. Okay, oh, okay, so we have 2 cards. We have the Balance card, and then we have 5 of Fire. Conflict, annoyance, competition. So this is not going to be an easy journey for you. Somebody is going to make it hard. Somebody is going to give you a hard time over this. But you will be getting over it. You will be winning this fight. I don't know, maybe there's something about compromise that will help you out, but sorry, having another yawn. But yeah, this card here, like this card behind the Ace of Two of Air. This could also be like deciding to leave something behind. I wonder what that balance is all about here. Spirit Guides, can you please clarify the Balance card? I want to know what that is all about. Two of Water, partnership, commitment, reconciliation. I see. Balance. Ah, okay. Yeah, so yeah, for some of you this is actually about a relationship. You're leaving somebody behind. This could be a parent of your children, perhaps. Doesn't have to be, but yeah, I see that for some of you. And or it doesn't even have to, you don't need to have kids to be in this situation. This could be just about like leaving a partner that is no good for you. And eventually, like after going through all of this, it's gonna be hard. Let me tell you, it's gonna be so hard, but it would be a million times harder to decide to stay. Leaving is gonna be hard, but staying is going to be even harder. Remember that. So, after all of this, you will kind of find yourself again. This could also be, like I said, about a work thing. It doesn't have to be about a person at all. This could be about a work thing. Like leaving a job, leaving a boss that doesn't basically deserve you or appreciate you. And this kind of like going through all of this hard work, it's going to make you realize like what you deserve, who you are, and what you want out of life, and how you deserve and not deserve to be treated. And this is going to help you find this beautiful balance inside you. Like you will be able to say no to things that are not for you, and you will be able to say yes to things that you know you deserve. Maybe in the past you felt like, I have to say no because I don't deserve that, for example. Like for me, this is a silly thing, but for me it was really hard to, for example, let a guy pay for a date. I couldn't do that. Like I needed to pay half. I needed to pay my portion of it. And because it came from this feeling like I don't deserve that much. Because I think this comes from childhood when, I don't know, like whenever I needed something new, let's say like something like a new shoes or a new jacket or something, like I needed them, my dad and my stepmother would be like, oh well, we have a lot of jackets in the attic, like just take one of those. But true, but those are from 20 years ago. Like that's not even funny. So I had this kind of like, I don't deserve new things, I don't deserve people paying things for me, because it was always like in my family, it was always hard to have something paid for me. Obviously I couldn't pay for myself, and I felt like my parents always made it seem like a huge deal when they bought something for me. Like, here you go, but remember, this cost a lot of money, and you have to take a really, 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 really good care of it, okay? Do not fucking break it. And I don't know, I always had this kind of like, well, I don't deserve new things. Like it's a big deal when somebody buys things for you. It's a big deal if somebody pays for you. I don't deserve that. But it's all gone now. It's all gone now because, well, I went through a similar experience, and I know what I deserve and what I do not deserve anymore. And, it's all good. Anyway, but yeah, this is going to help you find a beautiful soulmate for yourself. Beautiful. Or that could also be the Two of Water. It could be about a dream job where you are actually appreciated. Yeah, I'm actually like, I'm really seeing like nurses. I know that things are really tough for nurses. It was really bad like during COVID, but I feel like it never got good after that either. Like I felt like it just stayed hard for them. Although I think it always has been, but still, I don't know, there's just this, whatever this struggle is, there's something beautiful waiting for you in the future, a beautiful job, a beautiful partner, a beautiful future, you'll be just fine. So yeah, you need to take that step. You need to get there. So this is what I had for you. I really hope you enjoyed. I would really love to read for you again, and I hope I see you in my next one. Bye.